Big field in Heat 3 of 4 in the men's 400 freestyle. The new European Under-23 1500 freestyle champion Daniel Whiffen of Ireland in this in lane 4. And the silver medalist in that 1500 free, Sven Schwarz, he goes in lane 5 for Germany. 4 of last night's medalists in this, all between lanes 3 and 6. De Tullio bronze in the 15 free. Demetrius Marcos in 6 gold in the 200 free. So this is a real meeting of minds now. Heat 3 of 4, men's 400 free. So it's Lopez of Portugal in 0, Jančev of Bulgaria in 1, Julia of Spain in 2, Luca de Tullo of Italy in 3, Daniel Whiffen of Ireland in 4, Sven Schwarz of Germany 5, Demetrius Marcos of Greece in 6, Sasso Boscan of Slovenia 7, Lucas Peters of Netherlands in 8, and Andreas Hansen of Denmark in lane 9. So after the first 50, Whiffen just with that slight advantage at the moment, marginal over Schwarz, and as they turn first of the first 50, it's Whiffen who has the lead over Schwarz, half a second. Tullio in 3rd spot, 3/4 of a second down, but Whiffen now beginning to extend that margin. Those 2 4th place finishes at the World Championships, the 8 and the 15 free. And remember, being with Northern Ireland, swimming for them in the Commonwealth Games, silver in the 1500 free in Birmingham last year. But Whiffen's got the good advantage. Little bit of a move actually from Lopez of Portugal in lane 0, but Whiffen, nothing challenging him at the moment. Schwarz will be in 2nd place, and Lopez now is up in 3rd for Portugal with 100 gone.
Yeah, Whiffen looking super smooth here. That's a real demonstration of technical prowess on this freestyle. Whiffen now, little bit of intent from him. We've got a good mix of speed and endurance in this. We've got Demetrius Marcos of Greece, the 200-meter freestyle champion from last night, as well as Whiffen, the 1500 champion, and De Tullio and Schwarz, who are also in that 1500. So they're more distance orientated, whereas the likes of Marcos is more speed orientated down in lane number 3 there. But Whiffen, at this moment in time, will just be looking to post a decent enough time back for tonight's finals. But if I know Daniel Whiffen, he'll want to make a little bit of a mark. He'll not just want to do his job, he'll want to be in lane number 4 for tonight's final. So he's a 3:44 guy, which is a seriously world-class time. We'll see what he flips in here. Yeah, 152-ish maybe. 152.2 for Whiffen from Schwarz, from Jančev out in 1 having a stormer as well. But Whiffen now will maybe continue to try and push his agenda here, push this lead, and then maybe try and hang on for the last 100 metres and maybe just do enough to get the first position in this Heat 3.
Yeah, it's just about 3/4 of a length for Daniel Whiffen at the moment over Sven Schwarz of Germany. So that's the same 1-2 from last night in the 1500 free, which in the end wasn't that close, but it was a very good silver medal for Schwarz in his own right. The World Short Course bronze in the 8 and the 15 2 years ago. Whiffen holding his own very well. But Schwarz has just come back a little bit. It's back down to about half a length. Big races for 3rd spot at the moment, which is still being led by Jordan Jančev, who's 100 metres ago really was beginning to emerge. It's not going to be a big lead for Whiffen here at all. Here's the turn, 0.4. Schwarz has whittled him down again, and Schwarz has taken half a second out of Whiffen in that 50 metres, in that length. In 3rd spot, it's Jančev, who again was faster than Whiffen in that. He's in 3rd, and Marcus actually was faster as well than Whiffen, and he's in 4th place now for Greece.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Well, Whiffen obviously just taking it a little bit easy. There's no way Whiffen's not going to win this heat. He just took it a little bit easy in that 300, let the rest catch up. There's zero chance he's going to be caught here. He'll make sure he gets in first. He'll bring in the legs a little bit, and he'll make sure he touches first. He's chilling now. He's really switched off. You can see his stroke rate compared to Schwarz above him. He's just nice and long as he approaches 25 to go. I'd imagine he'll put the leg kick in, 15 to go.
Yeah, Whiffen and Schwarz it is. And Whiffen is pushing away, but look at Schwarz come. Well, these two have sped up quite considerably. Whiffen will take it, and he's 0.26 ahead of Schwarz in the end. And Jančev, good performance in 3rd place for Bulgaria, but that'll get the Irish crowds again in Dublin very happy this morning. Daniel Whiffen gets the victory. Hasn't taken a huge amount out of him, and again he's basically accelerated in the last 100 to get the win and win well.
Yeah, you can see by the stroke rate, it just dropped at about 300 metres, 250 metres, so expect fireworks from him tonight. From 5 seconds off his best, as we'll see now. 3:49.1 for Whiffen.
Whiffen takes it for Ireland. Schwarz in second for Germany. Yanchev third for Bulgaria. 3:49.12 the winning time. Yanchev, Marcus, Tullio 3, 4 and 5. May have a bit of a wait coming, because here comes heat 4 of 4, featuring the world junior record holder Petar Mitzin. Broke that in Belgrade back in January. He's in lane 4, and Oliver Clement fourth in the 1500 freestyle final last night in 5. And Patrick Salmon, who won the honorary silver medal for the United States in 7. And it was last month in July that Petar Mitzin broke that world junior record. Nobody in lane 3. Golotzi has not declared this morning, but it is still a good field. So it's the Adato of Italy in 0, Aslan of Turkey in 1, Batuan Filiz of Turkey in 2, 3 is empty now, Petar Mitzin in 4, Clement 5, Mara 6, Salmon 7, Romano 8, and Perjanic in lane 9. And a reminder that the swimmers from the United States, South Africa and Zimbabwe are here to swim for commemorative medals, where the top 3 Europeans get the main gongs. And it is Mara who turns first for the United States, 26.30. Salmon down in 4th, Clement 0.23 down, Mitzin 0.28 down. And, well, Salmon was 0.42 behind. Very good silver medal in the 15 free yesterday. Clement, a very good open water swimmer. Bronze in the 10K in last year's World Championships. Gold in the 4x1500 relay. And he's got 4 open World Cup medals, 2 of them gold. Turning at 100, Mara still leads for the USA. 54.81, Mitzin 2, Clement 3, and Salmon in 4th spot.
Yeah, so these swimmers have the added advantage of knowing what went before, seeing Daniel Whiffen's 3:49. So for a bit of context on how easy Whiffen was taking that, in his 1500 metre win last night at 400 metre mark, he was about 350. So he was 350 on his way to swim another 1100 metres. And this morning he was 3:49. So he's got 5-6 seconds in him, you know, at least maybe tonight, 5 seconds. 3:44 his best. He'll be right around that. But it's going to be between him, I think, and Mitzin tonight. So these 3 right in the middle. It is Mitzin, Clement, and Mora of the States. They're all going to just be sort of eyeballing each other and trying just to kind of get their hand on the wall first for a decent lane tonight. But it's going to be a great race tonight. That 400 metre freestyle final is going to be absolutely superb between Whiffen and these 3 swimmers here. Mitzin, I would expect, going to be the star performer. Clement is a 3:45 guy as well, so he's right in the mix, that German swimmer as well. He's got a mad turn of speed. But the Americans will have something to say about it as well. But this is just going to be cat and mouse here, Will, until the end.
It's looking like it at the moment. Just look at that real bank from 4 to 6. Mitzin, Clement, Mara. And as they turn first, there will be lane 6 again. Mara who leads. Mitzin now is 0.35 behind that of the 250 mark. Clement in 3rd spot for Germany. Just over 3/4 seconds down. Salmon 2:24.84 in 4th spot. 1.7 seconds behind after that silver medal in the 200 freestyle last night. And a very, very good win in his heat. But he was just edged out of it very, very effectively by Demetrius Marcus right at the death last night. But Marcus obviously had the European medals to swim for anyway. Mitzin 0.23 behind, Mara leading for the United States. Clement in 3rd spot. Salmon in 4th. Right now is finding himself almost 2 seconds down behind the lead. As we're approaching the 350 mark this time around, it'll be 50 to go in the freestyle.
Yeah, Salmon, the silver medalist in the 200 metre freestyle last night, wanting to get into the picture, but at the moment I think it's going to be Mara who's going to take it. Mitzin looks very smooth, very, very smooth. Look at his stroke rate, so low. So he's just kind of coasting the world junior record holder. But Mora looks to be putting the gauntlet down now with 20 to go. It's going to be him touching first here in the final heat.
Rex Mara on the way with Petar Mitzin in 2nd spot for Bulgaria. and they're head and shoulders ahead of the rest. Mara will get the victory, 3:49.80. Mitson in second, Salmon recovering well to take third place in the end. And fourth going to Oliver Clement. They're the top four. Decent times. So Daniel Whiffen has the fastest time, 3:49.12. Mara just a little bit down on that by just about 3/4 of a second. But in the end, Rex Mara gets the victory here. 3:49.80 for the United States. Mitson in second, Salmon third. Clement 4, and Jov Romano not far behind in 5th as well. Lorenzo Colozzi did not start for Italy.
So we'll wait for confirmation of what Will said. It is going to be Whiffen, who is the fastest qualifier into tonight's final. Well, it's going to be a super race, that one tonight. Whiffen looking to add 400-metre freestyle gold to his 1,500-metre freestyle. And they'll be looking for the 800-metre freestyle gold, which I highly, highly doubt anybody's going to beat him in that tomorrow night on the final day of racing.
So the fastest time out of that is by Daniel Whiffen, 3:49.12. Sven Schwartz, second fastest. He was pushing Whiffen close in that a lot. Mara, third fastest. Mitson in 4th. Romano and Boskin will be the reserves for the final.